Born in 1967, Anup Deshmukh is an international master and 55 years old. He is very well known in the Indian chess circles. When he was young, he even beat Vishy Anand. He was considered as a very big talent, and now at the age of 55, he is gunning to become a grandmaster still, maybe the oldest GM in the world. Here's a game that he played against Grandmaster Azeri Mirzoev of Azerbaijan, which was tremendous and which shows Anup's amazing attacking skills. So the game starts off with d4, d5, knight f3, c6. And as Anup mentions often, opening is his main problem. If he's able to survive the opening well, he generally is able to get good games. c4, knight f6, queen b3, g6, bishop f4. Now he took, queen takes, all pretty standard. e3, castles, knight d2, and with bishop f5 he tried to take control over the e4 square. Queen b3, and this is where you can start seeing his aggressive intentions. Now this pawn is hanging, and generally, like a normal player like me would play without much thought a move like queen b6. But Anup went for knight bd7. Very interesting move. Sacrificing a pawn which Azer took because he thought that look, the main counterplay is usually with rook b8 and attacking here. But now the bishop controls the b8 square. So why should he fear? So he went knight d5 here. No, bishop went back to g3. And here's my first question to you. What should black play in this position? Important moment. So the move here is e5. Excellent move, blocking the bishop. And also remember, when your opponent's king is in the center, you should open up the position. Knight takes e5 if would have been played. Then a very nice move would have been bishop e5. And after bishop e5, you take with the knight, pawn takes, and finally you get rook b8, and you are able to activate your pieces. So e4 was played by Mirzoev. And now once again, it's your move. What should black play here? Because you're losing a piece. What do you do? Right. So if you were to play rook b8 here, which is not a great move, because after queen c6, knight b4, it seems like you are getting play. But after queen a4, somehow black is able to control and he is couple of pawns up. So this does not work out. The right move here and the only move to keep the position equal is to take e takes d4. An excellent move. Now in the game he took e takes f5. It was also possible to play e takes d5 over here, but that would have given black a good attacking game with d3. And then rook e8 is in the air, the king is still in the center. It's very dangerous. So e takes f5 was played, and now once again it's your question. What do you do here as black? So there are many ways to win this position. Maybe the easiest way to win here, not the easiest but kind of the straightforward way, is d3 was played in the game, but knight c5. I attack the queen, you take the pawn, I give you a check, you have to go king d1. Because bishop e2 means there are d3 ideas. So here, now you go rook c8, queen d6. It looks like the position is completely busted for white, but somehow he's surviving. But here comes a classy move, that is knight a4. Excellent move. And the good nice variation is queen takes d8 and knight takes b2 checkmate. Notice how this rook controls the e file, this rook controls the c file, and the queen in between. Both the rooks. Okay, you can go rook b1, but then after takes knight c3, it's over. The attack is just too strong and white king is going to get slaughtered on the board. So d3 was played by Anup, which was not a good move, and Mirzoev immediately went rook c1, good move, stopping knight c5 ideas in the position, attacking the queen. So rook e8 was played by Anup Deshmukh, king d1, and now came knight b6. He played here knight c4, which was not the best move. Queen a6 might have been a better choice, but the position still looks very dangerous for white. He went knight c4, and now a good move would have been knight b4 here, but he took knight takes c4, rook takes c4, and now played his knight to b6, attacking the rook. The rook took on c6, and now possible was to play queen d5, which is a good move, maybe attacking here. Also, looking at knight a4 ideas in the position, but he played directly knight a4, and here white had to find kind of the only move to keep himself in the game. It was not at all easy, and the move was f6. It's very tough, because if you play bishop f6, there is rook d6, and the point is that if you play directly rook d6 here, then there is queen a5 in the position. But when you play f6, force bishop f6, and then you play rook d6, and when black goes queen a5, you can play rook takes f6, and white is winning here in this position, because now the b2 pawn no longer is hanging. So b3 was a blunder by Mirzoev, and now Anup Deshmukh to play and win the game. Knight b2 check, excellent move. King c1 loses beautifully. The move here is, what do you play? Rook e1 check, sacrificing the rook. If you take with the knight, I have d2 and the pawn queens. And if you play king d2, then another very nice move, bishop h6, and the game is over. So knight b2, he played king d2, and here Anup Deshmukh, as he mentions in his interview, which I'll post after this game, was very tempted to make this blunder because he had missed the move rook d6. He thought it was winning here, but then he steadied himself, played check, b4, queen takes a2, and now you can just feel it. Queen is in the attack, there is a knight in the attack, bishop in the attack, rook in the attack, also the pawn, 5 pieces attacking this king. It's getting ruthlessly murdered on the board. Knight e5, knight c4 check, and here, okay, many ways to win. He found the nicest way actually with getting all the pieces in the game, queen takes b4, and here Mirzoev resigned because he was getting checkmated in one move with queen a5. And here, this is how the game ended, and it's such a picturesque mate. You have kind of pulled the king out from e1 to the b5 square. Also, the bishop on f1, rook on h1 have not moved at all. And this game just shows the attacking instincts and skills of Anup Deshmukh. Very, very nice game. Now I'll leave you with his interview that was done at the venue after this game, and try to listen to this wonderful personality.
Hello Anup ji.
Hi, good morning.
First of all, brilliant game yesterday.
Thank you very much. Thank
So can you please tell us that what happened in that game and what was the
My
initial
major
point?
problem is theory only, but somehow I got a comfortable position. I think so. And after at one moment he was putting pressure on my b7 pawn, so I got a chance to take it. D captures c5, maybe 7th 8th move. Queen captures c4, and I got to release my bishop to f5. And here the position is, I'm not allowing him e4 to take the center break and all. So now he has to think something, because it is something not in the theory, I suppose. So he played queen d3. Again, his aim was to take my pawn only. So I offered him that pawn. And once he grabbed it, then I got, that is the only thing I can do. I can attack better. So I got center break. His king was in the center. So my aim was to not to allow him castle. That was the basic aim. And then he went for a piece, double touch and all, totally neglecting his king. And that was a mistake, I think. And once he went for the piece, I gave him the piece. But after that, immediately NC5 was losing. But I missed that NC5. So he controlled that C5 square for that. And afterwards, I think he would have held that game. And then time pressure and all these things happens. And once I was going to almost commit a blunder. I was excited and I was giving rook e2 check. If he captures. I was thinking queen comes to center and smite. But I was overlooking his rook d6 interception. So luckily I got that queen a5 check and queen a2, so that was lost only.
Okay. First of all, a win that too in the first Maharashtra Open International, and that too in Pune, right? All this coming together, like you have been playing.
Pune is, I love to play here because from my childhood I have been to Sangli, Pune. Regularly I am playing Buddhibar Kadakas tournament, Harkunde tournament, all the tournaments, because I have a lot of friends here
Right.
from past 40 years. Many have left.
Okay.
But the main purpose is to meet everybody. That is, and online and all, there is a lot of children we are teaching. So it is but many tournaments are together only, no? So I can meet everybody. That is the main.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Anup ji. It was a
Thank you.
great game, and I won't take much of your time. All the best for today's round.
So, thank you.